Hoi hoi everybody, what's going on? I'm Ted and it's week 2 of my weight loss. Now if you remember the last video I released, not the most recent one, but the video I released before that, I did a little intro where I'm talking about someone who means a lot in my life. And this week I'm going to talk about my friend Kirk. Kirk, I don't know how we met because I don't even remember it. I know we met in high school, obviously, but I can't even remember the day we first clicked. I just remember every time that I'm with you, I'm happy, I love life, and you're a person who is also happy and loves life, and us together, maybe a little bit of bad news, but I enjoy having good times with you. So buddy, I know you're going through some hard times now and then, and just remember that I'm here for you always, and I will always be just a call away, and I'm just a bus away. You know, man, I can get to you whenever you need me. So I decided that this wall behind me is a better view than the other one that we had, which was kind of the corner over there, and I'm a bit more energetic this week because I was watching myself last week and I was pretty dry. So for those of you that sat through that, thank you so much. So how was the last week? Hard. It was very difficult. Cutting down from where I was to where I'm trying to get to. Obviously the first week is the hardest because you've got to flip all of what you're doing into a new rhythm. But I've reached that rhythm and I'm starting to kind of go with the flow and get into it. I'm having fewer stomach aches, fewer headaches, and I'm kind of feeling more energetic throughout the day. I'm drawing energy from healthier food more so than I am from coffee. So the groceries that I bought last week have pretty much lasted. The only things that didn't last very long, that lasted maybe 3 days, were my berries. I got blueberries and blackberries. They got fuzzy. And I also got some salad and some spinach in a bag and box, respectively. And they went a little bit wilty, and they got a little bit of moisture in there, which I didn't want to try out because it kind of stank a little bit. Everything else I've kind of stuck to. I've only had one thing of tuna because I just needed a sandwich last night. But other nights I've been eating whole foods, so I've been having chicken with salad or rice or, you know, just typical kind of good staple foods. I've also been watching my intake, obviously, so I'm not having as much as I would have. I'm running low on stuff like apples, bananas, lettuce, and almonds and milk, so I need to go out and get those. But I'm glad that I'm out of those because I got more than I thought I'd eat in a week, and I love them. So with all of that said, let's see how these things help me this week by checking out how I did on the scale. That's right! I am at 324.8, and that feels awesome. I know that's still high, and to an average Joe, that is just remarkably high. But think about this. In 1 week, I lost 4.4 pounds. 1 week. And that, if you can imagine a pound of butter, multiply that by 4, and that's how much I've lost in just 1 week. Now I know weight starts to come off quickly at first, and I know this is an uphill battle and I'm still fighting it, but that is more motivation than I've had in a long time. So what did I learn this week? Almonds are awesome. Instead of reaching for my snack foods like chips or stuff like that, I'm reaching for a handful of almonds and just snacking them all up. So what have I learned this week that I need to carry into next week as something that I need to work on? Well, that's basically my snacking in general. I do have days where I'm right on with my snacking. I'm snacking a couple times a day when I need something to hold me over to the next meal, and I'm not eating a lot, and what I'm eating is normally pretty good, like a banana or an apple or a handful of almonds. But there are some times that I need to remember my weaknesses. I'll put myself in harm's way, as it were, by going to Starbucks and saying, oh, maybe I'll just get this little oat fudge bar, or maybe I'll just get this croissant. I need to remember to stay away from those. So my goal this week is to not snack on anything that isn't going to benefit me nutritionally. Finally, I'd like to thank some of the people that were commenting on my last video. Raven Wolfgang, girl, you are dynamite. You comment on all of my videos and it's awesome. Okay, for everyone who doesn't know, Raven and I met at Bufferfest last year, standing in line to meet Wheezy Waiter. I think it was Wheezy Waiter. And we just started chatting and she told us about this cactus festival that I still didn't get a chance to go to, but I'm gonna get there someday. But anyway, Raven, you've been so supportive, so thank you so much for your comments. Also, Madeline Barnes, she says, yes, so many E's. I'm so glad to see you back at it. Keep up the great work, Ted. I know you can do it. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Honestly, you are a great inspiration, and I remember you kind of speaking life into me when I was first starting out. You offered me some great things, and it's definitely appreciated. I'm glad that you're with me again on this journey. Thanks so much for watching this week. Keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers. We'll keep going this week. If you need any motivation, comment below. I'll help you out. You want to give me a tip? Comment below. You can help me out. This whole comment thing is great. Let's build a community, guys. Also, I'm still looking for a couple people who want to join into a group that want to, go through this process together. be a text away. We need some motivators, some helpers, just a group that we can keep each other motivated. So if you're interested, send me a message, hit me up on Twitter at LindenBoy95 or comment in the section below. So thanks so much, everyone. I don't care if you like or subscribe or whatever. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week. So Sláinte, have a good night, and I'll talk to you next Friday.